Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to race number 15 of the season here at Homestead, Miami Speedway. No, it is not your finale here of the NNSCRA T-Mobile Cup Series. We still have 5 more races to go after this, and we are getting down to crunch time here. As I can guarantee you this, we still have 42 cars that are able to battle for the championship, but time is dwindling down. And Kyle Keith is just trying to run away with the points lead. He's got a race advantage so far over the 0-2 over Wayne Carson. That's his best competitor so far. We'll talk more about the points in just a minute, but nonetheless, here's your lineup. Cheer will start on the pole. Second is Jonathan Dorland. Third, Ryan Acosta. Fourth, Benjamin Miles. Fifth, John Ord. Sixth, Marty Johnson. Seventh, Zachary Fitzwater. Eighth, Dylan Thoreau. Ninth, J.J. Hawksworth. Clean the top 10 is Paul Barber. And your starting lineup here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Michael Norman, hometown hero for this race. Last time we'll ever see Michael in this series in a Florida race there as well, with Kyle Keith, who is starting dead last, along with Cody Lamas, the other hometown hero, who is the closest to Miami Speedway. So real quickly, just a second here. I'm going to move my mouse here real quickly here. So it's not all, okay, it's going to be messed up again. So, in the meantime, the last race we had, which was Stakes Creek, we had a wild race, and the 21 of Alex Bonsignor managed to just get a win over Jeffrey Finguy and Jessica Shelton. That was Finguy's best career run he's ever had in this series alone, so that's good for Jeffrey Finguy nonetheless. And without further ado, let's get the command to fire him up.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the command has been given. We're about ready to set them loose here at Homestead. And here we go. And problems for William Brock in car number 20. That's not good. Last race is Bonsignor in 36. Now this race, that's William Brock. The Pontiacs having some trouble as of late, trying to get their cars going. Pretty interesting that Kyle Keith is starting dead last out of all the drivers. Wayne Carson in the 0-2. There he is. He's starting, wow, he's starting not too far away from Kyle Keith. However, he's going to be on the inside line at 39th. Nonetheless, though, pace car makes a weird dive to pit road. I don't know why. Green flag is out, though, here at Homestead. I am lagging quite a bit. I apologize for that, folks. But we're underway here at Homestead. Coming over to complete the first lap there. That was a close battle, but I believe, yes, Shear barely led that lap. He barely got it. 3/100ths of a second. And now the racing starting to get its head 3 wide for the lead. This is what's unique about Homestead here, especially with these drivers. And with this track in general. These guys do like to spread out quite a bit. And look at the racing here. Look at John Ard barely have an advantage over J.J. Hawksworth and others. Wow, this is some crazy racing. 4 wide coming down to turn number 1. And this racing has just been so unbelievable here. Oh my goodness me. Whoa, James falls. Oh, and there goes Marty Johnson. Around goes car 55, and I don't think that will be a caution. I don't think it will. No caution. William Brock comes back on the track, but Marty Johnson hits the wall. Oh, and there goes Wayne Carson. And we got a crash. JT Bryant, Cody Lamas, Kyle Keith managed to avoid somehow. Jordan Bell. Oh, Cody Lamas, hometown hero. He's done. 43 Nathan Hudson involved. That was a lucky break for Marty Johnson right there. That was not good for Wayne Carson. I don't think he hit the wall, though. Lucky for him. I'm trying to see his right side of the car. I think he's lucky for the most part. Meanwhile, the back of the pack is trying to catch up to the leaders. front of the pack is just trying to slow down. Now, cars on pit road, we got Nathan Hudson and Cody Lamas. Those are the only two drivers there. That's not good. And whoa, there's a... Wow, they're really separated right here. And I think... What the hell? Oh, God. Oh, there was a mix-up and Dylan Thoreau got turned. And now they're trying to check up here. Thoreau is stuck on the apron. Never mind. The 14 just gave him a shove there. What is JT Bryant doing? Oh, my God. He's just flying through the field there. Now, these guys are getting majorly confused trying to figure out where they're supposed to be because of the way how they're racing. Just trying to get back in the line. Dylan Thoreau is actually 12th at the time. He's trying to get back to his position there, and the others are not letting him now. Some guys are coming down pit road, some aren't. Leading them down is Angel the Park, James Qualls, Joshua Sicoli, Mike Becker, Dylan Young. They're down. I thought another car down, but I guess not. Jeffrey Finguy is the leader, though. Kevin Shear's second, Chris Dodd third, William Fletcher fourth, and completing top five, Jonathan Zorlin. Let's go take a look and buy ourselves our first caution for today's race here at Homestead. Alright, we're going to take a look first what happened to Marty Johnson. This is what's going to initially not cause the caution, but what sets up for it. They're four wide right there. Jessica Emery just gets a little bit too much of a run. Goes into the 55 Square D Chevrolet of Marty Johnson. You're going to see there. And Marty's going to go for a slide. And what's bad enough for him is he hit the wall with the rear end. You're going to see right here on TV too. This is a lot better of an angle right here. And he hits the wall right there. That's all he get after that little hit too. That's all that he got. Now because of him wrecking and spinning out like that, that did not bring up the caution. But Jessica Emery was on the apron trying to get back up on the track. And this is what initially triggers the caution. It's because these drivers trying to whoa up to try to avoid the 26 right here. Now, I'm trying to wonder what the cause initially happened, because the first car I seen went around was Wayne Carson, but then there were other cars that were involved, unless something happened over here I didn't see, which I don't think did. No, they didn't. Okay, so who did it here? Oh, Manuel Hartnett, Mike Becker. Yeah, there it is right there. It was just chain reaction. Wow, that was like 2 or 3 cars at once. And you see Wayne Carson, he spins around. Does he hit the wall? This is there to just very kisses it off. He really doesn't have, damage. He's kind of lightly bounced off. And Kyle Keith, you see right there, getting very lucky right there. How does Cody get involved? I just kind of wonder, because I really didn't see him get involved. Unless he's going to run into Nathan Hudson, which I have a feeling he will. Yep, he does right there. Oh, and then Zach Flickinger gets in him right there. That was enough to kill the 22's car right there. 1 hometown hero down, 2 still remaining. And those 2 are Michael Norman and hometown hero Kyle Keith. Look what happened for our first caution, and then we initially seen what happened with the 45 of Dylan Thoreau. Let's go take it back to live action, where we'll take it back to the green flag. Welcome back to live action, folks, as 2 cars are out of the race, and they are hometown hero Cody Lamas and Nathan Hudson. 2 laps down is William Brock. Lucky for him for that caution that came out, as we're going to go back to green on lap 9 of 41. Jeffrey Finguy is currently your leader. Second is Kev Shear, as pace cars come back down to pit road. 3rd, Chris Dodd. 4th, William Flickinger. 5th, Jonathan Zorlin. 6th, Johnny Gardner. 7th, Marco Martinez. 8th, Benjamin Miles. 9th, Alex Fonsignor. Clear the top 10, Zachary Fitzwater. Excuse me there. Cleaner top 20, Ryan Acosta, Dylan Thoreau, Paul Barber. Now, here you see how Dylan Thoreau, but he's got a little bit of damage. Paul Barber, R.J. Bishop, John Art, Ken Bell, Henry Sanford, J.J. Hawksworth, Jessica Emery, and Hunter Bobb. As goes the same for Nathan Bell. He's got a little bit of front end damage because of running into the 45 row. I'm also curious to see, will 20 of Brock be fine? Green flag is out. He did not get as going as Jeffrey Finguy and the others did, but he is on the inside line, so we shall see what's going to be in store for car number 20. He'll be up to speed, we know that for a fact, but the matter of, can he get his 2 laps back and hope for, can he get his laps back and hope for a quick caution? Basically, what he's got to hope for, he has to get around Finguy or whoever's leading at the time, and also he has to make sure that, like, quick cautions has to come out right as he passes pin guy, whoever's in the lead. We're seeing Marty Johnson falling off the... Oh, we got a crash! That's Ken Bell, the caution's out! Oh no! Oh my God, Hunter Bob! Oh dear Lord! Bob is airborne. He's still driving. Henry Sanford, Nathan Bell, Joshua Sicoli, and Jessica Emery involved. And William Brock was needing that caution, but the bad news is he's not going to get around Jeffrey Pinguy. Pinguy leads. Oh, and William Flickinger, last race winner, just got dumped by Johnny Gardner. Oh, please no one hit him. Fitzwater managed to avoid. Oh, dear Lord. And they're going to avoid for the most part. Henrik Sanford smoking in car number 25. And it looks like these drivers are coming down pit road. And, oh, that was sketchy for a minute. Like, all the leaders are coming down. Indeed, they are. Not one car is staying out with the exception of the 20 of William Brock. He's going to get one of his laps back. Holy Hunter Bob, who went airborne in that wreck. And there's a big gap between Pinguy and Chris Dodd. So we're going to go to our pit lane 2 camera and we'll show you all the drivers coming down pit road. There's the back half of the pack trying to catch up with the other leaders there. Smoking car there, and we're going to go to our spectator camera angle here because that is not actually the best, camera angle there. Actually, let's go to Kev Shear because he's the pole center. So let's show you from here who's going to be your race winner coming off pit road. And well, that was no surprise. Jeffrey Pinguy is going to be the first one off. Chris Dodd had a good pit stop as well. Miles, Chris Dodd's going to be up to 32, and we're keeping away contact free, though, for the most part, which is good. There's Wayne Carson. He is ahead of Kyle Keefe. At least a point he's ahead of him. Just Wayne Carson can't seem to run away from Kyle Keefe, though. And a long stop for Zachary Fitzwater in car 29. I guess there's a problem with the GM Goodrich Chevrolet. Oh, he's got damage. What happened to the 29? What the hell happened to the 29 car? I didn't see him get involved. They removed the hood from the car? Yeah, what happened to Fitzwater? I think they checked out coming on down here. We'll take a look at that in a minute. As William Brock now is going to head down pit road to do some service. After Pinguy is your leader, let's go take a look for ourselves, our second caution for tonight's race. Then we'll see what happened to Zachary Fitzwater. I didn't see what happened to him. Alright, now here's a look what happened to Ken Bell there. They were 4 wide at one point ahead of him. I believe Zachary Fitzwater is going to bounce off the wall there. Well, oh no, he got into Dylan Thoreau, who then goes into Henry Sanford. That's what happened to R.J. Bishop right there. Man, Ken Bell took a shot. R.J. Bishop is going to slide right there. Wow, he nearly gets Henry Sanford right there. And I think Sanford is trying to avoid the 66. And I think that's when they caused the second crash. Oh, okay, that's what happened to Fitzwater. He got into that crash right there. That's what I was wondering. Oh yeah, that's what happened. Sanford just dumped. Oh, my God. Look at Hunter Bob in car number 7. Wow, he landed on top of the Ford 425. And there you see Joshua Sicoli and James Qualls getting together. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Oh my God. Wow, that Hunter Bob machine just went airborne. Now, what happened to Sicoli and James Qualls? We got to take a look what happened. Okay, this was just flat out stupid, to be honest. Give me a second here. Look at this. James Qualls just flat out dumped Sicoli there. He just didn't care right there, and he just flat out dumped the 27. 27 took a shot to the wall. That's a little bit of a dirty move there by the 15 there. Not the brightest you would have ever expected from a huge veteran in our offline community there. Man, we got to get one more look at Hunter Bob. Oh my word, that was insane. Oops, as I I hit my media player here, so let's take a look at this. Man, that 7 just got air like I've never seen before on this track. He actually hit the catch fence. Alright, keep an eye on where the 7 car is here. Now, you're going to see... Watch here. And Sanford just dumped RJ Bishop right here and just pushes the 7 to the wall with another car. Look at that. Actually got into the catch fence on top of the safer barrier and lands on top of Henry Sanford and Mike Becker. Or not, I'm sorry, I keep saying Mike Becker. That's RJ Bishop. I'm sorry there. They both have very similar cars and the same number font too. So my apologies there. I meant to say Bishop. But he landed on top of RJ Bishop though, and that's a terrible crash for Hunter Bob nonetheless though. Oh my word. I'm amazed how he still managed to drove his car, but we did get word he is out of the race though. So that's a look what happened. Let's go take it back to live action. We're take back to the green flag. The pace car's getting us 1 lap to go here. Brock is still 2 laps down out of the race. As mentioned from before, as we're actually a little bit behind. So Sicoli, Hunter Bob, Nathan Bell, Ken Bell, RJ Bishop, Henry Sanford. And that is it. Willie Brock still 2 laps down in his position. Finn Guy is still the leader. Shearer, Dodd, Zorlin, Miles are top 5. Gardner, Martinez, Bonsignor, McIntyre, and Ryan Acosta in the top 10. Green flag back underway here at Homestead. And once again, Finn Guy got another good start right there. He's got a good short run car. You can definitely know for a fact. Ever since those cautions keep coming for him, he's just been able to run away from this mess right here. You just see right now they are single file. Oh, contact in the back. Still throwing. That's William Flickinger, the previous race winner for the 2nd time, has gotten dumped. And they're calling the caution. Wow, I didn't expect the caution to come out. Caution will wave, and once again, the 20 of William Brock has not been able to get around car 31, all because those 4 drivers there are behind, or those 3 rather, are stuck behind the 29 of Zachary Fitzwater. He's not playing nice today. And wait a minute. Oh no, Wayne Carson just missed getting around Emmanuel Hartnett. And these guys are trying to get back in the line there. Chris Todd's 5th there. Fell back a bit there. I think I still leader. I guess you basically saw what happened. So let's take it back to the green. Welcome back. No one is out of the race. Now you can see who's really out and all that stuff. But William Brock, he's got to get his 2 laps back. And he's running out of time because he just can't seem to get around Jeffrey Finguy. He's got to get around him once. He's got to do it quick because they're getting approaching to that 10 laps to go mark, and he can't get any more tries. So let's pitch to the top 10. Jeffrey Finguy continues to lead. He's having a dominating car so far. 2nd is Jonathan Zorlin. 3rd, Benjamin Miles. 4th, Kev Shearer. 5th, Chris Dodd. 6th, Johnny Gardner. 7th, Mark Martinez. 8th is Alex Bonsignor. What a great recovery for car 36. Didn't start at Pigs Creek after having that problem. He is now 8th on the race. 9th, Levi McIntyre. Playing the top 10 is Ryan Acosta. 11th, John Arndt. 12th, Paul Barber. 13th, Jessica Emery. 14th, Michael Norman. 15th, Jessica Sheldon. 16th, Seth Cole. 17th, J.J. Hawksworth. 18th, Charles Sanford. 19th, J.T. Bryant. Completed top 20, Zach Flickinger. There's Wayne Carson. 23rd, 24th, Kyle Keith. And still Qualls, still Thoreau, and William Flickinger behind the 29. Green flag back underway here at Homestead. And once again, William Brock trying to get around the car 31. This time, he got an even start with the 31. This could get one of his laps back. Now, Brock needs a quick caution. He's cleared the 31, but now Benjamin Miles is going to play spoiler. Brock is currently 1 lap down, now back to 2. Definitely not what he needed. The moment he finally could is going to go down the drain. As now we got a 3-wide battle now coming for the lead. William Brock, Benjamin Miles, and Kev Shearer. Jeffrey Finguy led at least nearly half of the race. However, we still got plenty of racing. We're at the halfway point here. And they're going to be 4 wide for the lead. Johnny Gardner sticking his nose in there. Now selling the 2x2. James Qualls, William Flickinger, you see in the back, stuck behind the 29. Not good for them two. Benjamin Miles still side by side with William Brock as they're 3 wide behind. Miles in the 77, who's been looking for a good run, who I believe is doing really well in the points, too. He's just trying to get that lead. He clears the 20, not yet, but he's got the advantage. Can he clear him? Coming off turn 1 and 2. Still fighting is that 20 car. Give credit to William Brock. He's got a fighting car, but still can't be able to pass car number 77. Fighting on the high line. What an intense battle these two have done. And they're 5 wide for position number 3. John Hart. Chris Dodd actually went through the middle of the course to do that. Oh my goodness me. And look at Jessica. Oh, my signal just got dumped. Oh, right. Oh my goodness, and a terrible crash. Kyle Keith, Wayne Carson, both involved. Carson in the wall, Kyle Keith in the wall. Flickinger flipping upside down. Up the banking. He is flipping, sliding down. Zach Flickinger nails him. He lands on all 4, and a lot of people involved. Coming to the stride, William Brock is going to edge out Benjamin Miles in a terrible crash. Signor just got flat out dumped. And what is Jessica Shelton doing? I have no idea. Okay then, that was weird. The cars on pit road. Hometown hero Michael Norman going to end his team-old career in Homestead. Done. Seth Cole, William Flicker, Jessica Emery, Johnny Gardner, James Qualls, J.J. Hawksworth, John Arndt, who's up in the top 10 for most of the race. He's done. Probably. J.J. Hawksworth, another one top 10 in trouble. Zach Flickinger, J.T. Bryant. Zachary Fitzward, struggling day. His night might finally be over. There's William Brock. Apparently, wait a minute, he's 34th? Whoa, wait a minute. Why is Brock 34th? Whoa, something is not right here. They're saying Brock is on the tail of the lap. Did he get an EOL or something? Whoa, I'm morally confused here. He was battling with Benjamin Miles, and they're saying Miles is the leader. He had to go to the back of the field. Whoa, what the heck? Wait a minute, he's 24th. He's a lap down. What? Whoa, what the hell? How did this happen? Folks, NNSCRA, I think, is penalizing the 20 there somehow. I don't know in what way possible, but they have penalized the 20. He's a lap down in 24th now. Wow, I have never seen that happen. Hawksworth coming down pit road once again. I'm morally confused right now as much as everyone else is watching this race. Or Bell come back on track. Benjamin Miles is somehow the leader. I don't know how. That should be William Brock leading. But wow, that is just really odd. I've never seen that happen before. Tough break for William Brock, though. Caution's out. Let's go take a look for ourselves. Well, I believe now is our 4th caution involving the big one taking place here at Homestead. Well, folks, you know, this racing was just getting really, really intense here. And it was unbelievable to see what had happened. But here's a look. They were going 4 wide, just about 5. And they were battling 5 wide for the last 2 laps. I believe Martinez goes into Dodd, who goes into Bonsignor, and then goes down into John Art. A chain reaction effect taking place. He actually saved it at one point. And then right here, I don't know what happened. But John Art just leaned on the 36 and just flat out dumped him. He hit the wall hard, and then here comes the worst part. Coming back up the track into turn number 1. Actually, yeah, let's go helicopter. Michael Norman, Levi McIntyre, Johnny Gardner, Seth Cole, Shelton, Bonsignor, Kyle Keith, you're going to see get clipped. Kyle Matthews actually goes into Wayne Carson. You see there, Johnny Gardner goes on top of the 3 and the 99. Seth Cole. Oh, my God. It's a 96 right there. You see in the back there. After Fitzwater, oh, ran to Norman. Then there's William Flickinger flipping upside down. Man, the previous race winner, that's the third wreck he's been in. And for sure now he's done. He is definitely done. Black smoke erupting, and he's flipped over upside down. Okay, yeah, he's done. What's crazy enough, too, is Wayne Carson and Kyle Keith both got involved, and they're still going to continue. The battle for the championship really heating up, though. That's not good for Carson that Keith just keeps getting around some damaged cars like that, but what a crazy race nonetheless, though. I'm losing my voice because of it. Now, here's the weird thing. Oh, wait a minute. William Brock. Yeah, he's 34 somehow. Okay. We're going to check this out. He had been 34th. What the? What? I thought he was the leader. Hold on a second. We're going to take a look at this here. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking that was Jeffrey Finguy that happened to him for that. Okay, never mind. That like worried me for a bit. I'm sorry. That was just brain fail right there. Okay, so that's look what happened. Let's take it back to green. William Brock, if he gets one more lap back, he'll be back in the lead lap. If I can end the clip. So after the dumb memory fail, I realized that Brock was 2 laps down. I forgot he didn't start, so that was stupid of me there. If he gets his lap back here, then he'll be in the tail end of the field. And that was something huge he needed. And I don't know why I said William Brock was the leader. That was just big fail right there. So my apologies there, folks. That was just... This is what happens when you get old. You have bad fails like that. Benjamin Miles is the leader. Second, Chris Dodd. Third, Marco Martinez. Fourth, Jonathan Zorlin. Fifth, Ryan Acosta. Sixth, Paul Barber. Seventh, Kev Shear. Paul Barber finally making a top 10 appearance. Eighth, Jeff Finguy. Mike Becker making a top 10 appearance, as well as Charles Sanford. And Asia Var out of nowhere has jumped up to 11th. What a run he is having. Now, Kyle Keith, he's ahead of Wayne Carson by 1 spot, helping Kyle Keith a point more on his championship battle here. 24 cars still on the track. Green flag back underway here at Homestead. William Brock got another decent start, but not as good as Benjamin Miles here. And this is the last chance for William Brock. You can tell John Art and J.J. Hawksworth, they are off the pace. Now, with all these cars that are damaged, this is going to really affect who's going to be running well and who's not. And Wayne Carson, Kyle Keith, they are just remaining by each other no matter what. Give credit to these two. These guys are putting on a hell of a show. Even though Keith is ahead by at least the race, Carson's still trying to prove out there he can do what he can. And here comes a battle for position here. That's Kyle Keith trying to go around Dylan Young for the 13th spot right there. Keith is going to get it. That's going to help get a point to Kyle Keith. But Young's still trying to fight on the high line. Does the 92, and he's going to let the 93 on by. Now Wayne Carson trying to follow. In the meantime, let's jump back up to the front. Benjamin Miles running away with the lead, but William Brock trying to get back on the lead lap here. He's got to get some draft, though. That's the problem. Because he's not getting any draft. It's not helping out car number 20. And Miles will secure a lap on William Brock. Now Brock fighting once again. Can't seem to get around car number 77 does the 20. As we are at 11 to go. Next time by 10 laps to go. So no more chances after this for William Brock. He's got to get around the 77 if another caution comes up. I highly doubt it because of that big wreck that took place. But at the same time, you never know what could happen here at Homestead. Now, out of the race, we got quite a number of, as you can see, including J.T. Bryant, Zach Flickinger, James Qualls also retired out of the race, Michael Norman, Alex Bonsignor, Jessica Emery, Johnny Garner, Zachary Fitzwater, Seth Cole, and previous race winner William Flickinger in 25th. Those are the drivers out of the race, and while Benjamin Miles is running away with the lead in the lap car behind him, battle for second really emerging 3 wide for them. Those drivers right there, Shear, Dodd, and Mike Becker and William Brock once again trying to go around the 77. He's dedicated trying to get around the Jasper Ford, but he just can't seem to not only get a good enough run, he doesn't have any draft. That's what's really hurting the 20. It's literally like both lines can work, but if you get enough draft, the inside line is definitely preferred. Oh, and Mike Becker, trouble for him. I think he got contact. And Navarro just got done with Barber, and the caution's out. They're going to race back. They're also approaching Jessica Shelton. William Brock, he can play a pick. Oh, it's going to happen. Oh, they split the middle. But William Brock's going to get the advantage. William Brock, look at Chris Dodd trying to capitalize. Have Shearer even. To the middle. 3 wide, coming to the line. Who's going to lead it? The caution. It's going to be... Oh, that was close. And it was Benjamin Miles barely over Kev Shearer. And Brock is back on the lead lap after fighting throughout the entire race. Was that caution timely late? Maybe, maybe not. Jessica Shelton did get lapped. I believe 10 cars got around the 9, as Navarro's somehow still 11th. I don't know how, but he is. Brock now trying to get to the tail end of the lead lap. No one is coming down pit road once again. It's a one-stop race. Now Miles, he's got to worry about Shearer and others behind. There are no more lap cars on the inside line. 10 cars have gotten around Jessica Shelton. Navarro was already damaged, so it really doesn't help out for him one bit. But will it play a factor in the Wayne Carson and Kyle Keith? Wait a minute, where's the 93? Oh, geez, the 93 Kyle Keith is 8th on the track. Oh, that is bad news for Wayne Carson. Caution's down nonetheless. For the 5th time, I believe it's this. Let's go take a look what happened. What could be our final record of the race. Well, Jeffrey Finguy, ever since he's lost the lead, it's not been well for car number 31. He's been trying to get back up the front and not a lot of luck coming in the way. Now, right here, this is what initially is going to cause right here that almost caused the caution. That was Finguy and Mike Becker. They make some contact coming into 3 and 4. They make a good save right here nonetheless, but this is what also is going to cause the caution coming up very soon as Mike Becker takes a slide right there. They keep it together, and then you see Paul Barber does not pay attention. He goes into Charles Sanford, going into Angel Navarro, into Dylan Thoreau, and that was a huge lucky break for William Brock right there. Now Navarro hits the wall. The caution comes out right there, and I don't know how Navarro's still 11th, but he is. Unbelievable right there. And then you see Kyle Keith, though. Big news for him. He's going to run away from Wayne Carson now if he's going to finish in that spot. That's definitely a tough break right there for Barber and for Navarro there. Nothing else they needed. Barber just got in the top 10, and then he just lost it like that. Caution's out. Benjamin Miles still the leader, but can he hold off Dodd and Shearer? We go back to green. Welcome back to racing here at Homestead, as we're going to have a green-white checker determine the winner of this race. I just want to double check if anyone's out of the race. No one is out, so that's a good break right there. William Brock, as you can see, is back on the lead lap at 21st. However, Jessica Shelton's lap down 22nd, and only 10 cars got around her, including some of the drivers that Kyle Keith has got to defend the championship against, like Charles Sanford, even the leader, Benjamin Miles. So here's your 10 cars that will be bound for the win in the top 10 here. Benjamin Miles, your leader. 2nd, Kev Shearer. 3rd, Chris Dodd. 4th, Ryan Acosta. 5th, Jeffrey Finguy. 6th, Mike Becker. 7th, Marco Martinez. 8th, Kyle Keith. 9th, Jonathan Zorro. In the top 10, Charles Sanford. Give credit to Kyle Keith. Started dead last and has moved all the way up to 8th position. That's definitely not good for Wayne Carson, who's not only behind Jessica Shelton, but in the 14th position. This could mean big trouble for the 0-2. Not only has he got to get around the 9 car, he's got to make sure he's got to get going. Plus, he's got to hope Kyle Keith gets into trouble here. But Benjamin Miles, Kev Shearer, Chris Dodd, Brian Acosta, Jeffrey Finguy, Mike Becker, Marco Martinez, Kyle Keith, Jonathan Zorro, and Charles Sanford. One of them's going to win. The green flag is out. Green-white checkered in effect. And Shelton is holding up a huge mass number of people, causing a lot of trouble, including Wayne Carson. And Sheldon just got dumped. That is going to be the caution. And Keith! Oh, Carson just got dumped as well. Caution immediately out. Shearer, one chance. He's going to go for it. Can Shearer do it? On the inside line goes to 32. Outside line's been preferred. But the short run inside line gets a run. Drag race to the stripe. It's going to be Benjamin Miles winning. Benjamin Miles going to probably secure the win here. And they're telling the 32 to let the 77 on by. But oh my, that does not look good. That does not look good. And they're going to keep it together. But Kyle Keith going to end up in 8th. And Wayne Carson just got dumped. He's coming down pit road. That is going to be a huge blow for the 0-2 team. All because of Jessica Sheldon, who had to hold up some cars. Is going to end the race under caution. And William Brock, out of everything that's going to happen there, he's going to end up 15th. But coming to the stripe, checker flag in hand, Benjamin Miles is going to secure a win. He is going to be a winner here at Homestead. That is big for 10th in the points. However, Kyle Keith got 8th, but still a big win nonetheless. He gained, Benjamin Miles probably gained about, let's see, about what, 7-8 points probably for the most part. So not a whole lot was gained, but hell, that was a big win nonetheless for Miles. 42 points is still big nonetheless. Here's a look at your finishing results there. And we've seen the top 10, most the same as usual. Kev Shear gave a great effort, but almost had it at the line. Maury Johnson wound up 11th. Dylan Young 12th. Paul Barber wound up 13th. Levi McIntyre 14th. William Brock, that is something unbelievable. He got himself back in the lead lap. That caution came out. He'll end up in 15th position. Jordan Bell 16th. Kyle Matthews 17th. Amanda Hart 18th. J.J. Hawksworth 19th. Jean R 20th. Jessica Sheldon 21st. James Navarro 22nd. Dylan Thoreau 23rd. And Wayne Carson, wow, 24th. After all what he'd been through, he just threw a race down the drain nonetheless. That's a tough blow for him. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this race, be sure to give a like, comment, thoughts, subscribe, part of the yourself, hit that subscribe button. We're getting closer and closer to the championship in the series and all other things possible. Till then, goodbye everybody from Homestead, Miami Speedway in Florida. Congrats to Miles on the victory. See you guys later. Here come the points.